Hello and welcome to Learn English with Scrambled Eggs. Today we're going to talk about 5 ways you can improve your English when you just don't have a lot of time to spare. We all lead very busy lives, so any extra little studying you can squeeze into your day is very, very beneficial. So let's begin. Number 1, media and flashcards. So this might not be the most exciting suggestion, but it's one of the most useful things you can do. Everybody spends a part of their day looking at articles on their phone, looking at the newspaper, looking at magazines, looking at sport, gossip. And if you can make a habit out of visiting English language websites to do that, such as the BBC or CNN, The Guardian, there are so many options for so many different topics. This can really boost your level of English, particularly, of course, your reading comprehension. This is a great way to improve your vocabulary about lots of different topics. You will see the words that we actually use when we write for other native speakers. One little tip is when you are reading an article, if there are any new words, any words that you're not completely sure about, just jot them down. You could jot them down in a little app in your phone and check them later. Many students like to make little flashcards and keep a little envelope full of flashcards they can read through later. Or if you're like me and a bit of a traditionalist, you can simply keep a nice little notepad full of beautifully organized new words, and this is the best way to improve your vocabulary and your reading comprehension. So, number 2, language exchanges. So, while we here at Scrambled Eggs obviously love and prefer a structured teaching method, it's also extremely useful just to get out there, get outside, meet people, and use your English in real conversations. In fact, in the past, and I'm sure in the future when we can, we will be hosting language exchange sessions. There are a number of different ways these language exchanges can work. We have some native English speakers and some native Italian speakers, and we meet together in a nice place, a bar, a restaurant or a cafe, and we take time to speak mainly in English, and if the English people wish, they can practice their Italian too. They're always such fun events, and not only do you get to actually use your English for something fun, so all that hard work in the classroom can pay off in a really fun evening, you can also meet lots of really interesting people, and it's just a great time and a really great thing to do. Number 3, reviews and online comment sections. So, as we discussed before, we all probably spend a little bit too much time on our phones, whether that's commuting or when we're just killing time. But it doesn't have to be a waste of time, be it on social media or on websites like YouTube or newspaper columns. There are so many comment sections. Everywhere you look, you can leave your opinion. And of course, it's nice and simple to leave that in Italian, but it's a great way to put your English into practice if you can make a habit of leaving comments in English. These can also lead to little exchanges, often with real native English people, and it's a great way to make yourself more comfortable communicating in written English, which of course is incredibly useful for so many parts of your life, particularly work, if you ever have to communicate in English at work. Number 4, to think and speak in English. So, one of the most common questions we get asked as English teachers is, how do I think in English? And there's no simple answer to this, really. You just do it. You do it. You force yourself to do it. And slowly, over time, it becomes more natural. Just in a situation like this, I'm sat in quite a big room. I can look around and think, okay, I'm going to describe this room to myself. Well, this is a table, this is a nice set of chairs, but what is that? What is that thing over there? I don't know. And you can find gaps in your vocabulary this way. It's a great way to figure out what you need to work on more, what you need to study more, and naturally, it helps you to ease into thinking in English more often. And it has that added benefit of making you much more comfortable when you're speaking English too. So try it today. It also means you don't need a teacher, you don't need any books, you can practice your English in any location you like. All you need is your mind. And finally, number 5, films and TV in their original language. Okay, so this is a great one, of course. I'm sure many of you already do this, but a good rule, if you really want to commit yourself to watching original language movies and TV, and you don't do it very often, for every 2 episodes of TV or for every 2 movies you watch in Italian, try to watch 1 in English. It's a great way to make sure that you keep consistently consuming this media, and there is no better way to improve your English listening skills at home than watching and listening to real native TV shows and movies. Of course, this helps not only with more traditional vocabulary or grammar, but it also helps you to hear how real native people speak, how we use our words, any slang we use, and of course it helps to get used to some of those more difficult accents that you might hear in some parts of America or some parts of Britain. So there we are. Those are our 5 tips for improving your English when you just don't have time to spare. Were any of them useful? Do you do any of them already? Try to give each of them a good go over the next few days and let us know if they help you. Leave a comment down below if you like, and please give us some feedback. Thank you for watching today and have a great day. See you next time.